Previously on Inside Training Camp.
Training camp priorities.
There are rough edges and rough play as the Jaguars begin the training camp grind.
But we can't afford to put ourselves in a hole all year. We'll start lining up against the opponent soon enough.
Tonight, the rookies are showered with attention, and Mother Nature pays a frightening visit to Jacksonville.
Take it in! I'm looking for men to show me that they have what it takes to join us on this journey. We're going to push it. It's going to be a tough camp. There's going to have to be some trust. Help you be better players on Sunday. Trust me. Trust me. Here we go. That's what it's going to take, guys. That's what we got to develop is trust. Get on the move. Let's go, Randy. Let's go. Trust me. Stay strong, guys. Stay strong.
After a week of individual drills and classroom work, the Jaguars are ready for Phase 2 of training camp. They graduate to the big stage at Alltel Stadium for an intra-squad scrimmage.
The scrimmage is really the first opportunity for us to evaluate the team.
Game conditions are simulated with one exception. No one is allowed to hit the quarterback.
Get it, babe. Get it, babe.
I love it because I can't get hit. You know, anything where we can, you know, get game-like situations and they can't touch me, that's perfect for me.
You can have a point, dog, because you know you can't tackle you, dog. You're stretching that ball out.
The players get a chance to show off their talent and whatever else they care to display.
Get up. Nice, nice.
Six-pack, baby, six-pack. 1, 2, 4-pack, 4-pack.
I noticed Big John has a song when he makes plays. You got to get a song.
Big John.
What would your song be?
I don't know.
You think I can get my own song like Big John?
When will we use it?
Whenever I make a tackle. So you could play it like twice a year. Okay, maybe once a year. You know Big John's got his own song when he makes plays?
What is it?
It's Big John.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you had to get your own song to make plays, what would it be?
Right, yeah.
Oh, that would make a lot of sense. That's good.
Blue 80.
The veterans can afford to be lighthearted, but the rookies cannot. That is particularly true of number 11, first-round draft pick Reggie Williams.
It was two jab hooks smashed. So when Reggie pushed off, but he dropped the ball anyway.
Everything about the rookie receiver is scrutinized, from his pass patterns to his signing bonus.
He said his favorite sound is the cash register.
He say his major was swimming pool management.
Williams is watched most closely by the media, who keep a record of every dropped pass.
If you're just out there and it's not your trade to coach and understand what it is that makes a guy successful, I think you might misinterpret his first week. This is a very talented guy that comes in. He's got a strong work ethic. He's willing to be coached. He listens. There are a lot of draft picks come in high. They know they're going to get the money, and they don't want to listen to anybody and difficult to coach, and he has been none of that. I think it's going to be important. He understands that he's doing a good job on a lot of the little things that aren't going to be noticed by the general public or the beat writers or all that crap. As our football team goes and as our coaching staff goes, he's doing a great job of working on the things he needs to be better at. He's blocking his ass off. How many whiteouts come in and block their ass off like that, ever?
I lift weights too now, bro.
Well, this is Reggie Williams going up. We can see the defensive back's head snap back. He's in great position, keeps his hands inside, and then finishes with keeping his feet moving and drives the defensive back out of the play.
A pleasant surprise has been number 19, Ernest Wilford, a wide receiver from Virginia Tech, who was selected in the 4th round of this year's draft.
There's no question in my mind they would both love the opportunity to be the guy. And I think particularly in Ernest's case, coming as a 4th-round draft pick, he's kind of got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder, which I like. I think Ernest coming in and having a terrific offseason like he did kind of set the stage where Reggie had to come in and get with it. I think over time that those guys will become close friends and hopefully a pair of bookends.
At the Jaguars Hotel, the two rookies share a room and a disdain for housekeeping.
That's a junky room, man. That's a junky room. You know, I went in there and I was in there for about 10 seconds. I just turned around. You know, they got Popeye boxes over here, Burger King bags over there, the mad cow disease, foot and mouth. They probably got everything over there in that room. You know, might have to have customs come in their room and make sure they ain't got nothing illegal over there.
Whether it's a hotel or a college dorm, the beds can add to the aches and pains of training camp.
As the wear and tear went on camp, the more and more I, tried to get rest in that bed. I was tossing and turning all night. It wasn't a great bed. About 4 in the morning, I just got up, laid on the couch, then I laid on the floor.
For 11 years, I threw my mattress on the cement floor because it was always too lumpy and too soft.
Nah, Smitty, my back hurting a little bit today, baby. I might call that relief pitch in the 4th inning.
Jacksonville's relief pitcher is 26-year-old David Garrard, who is back on the field just 2 months after surgery for Crohn's disease.
Crohn's is a disease that kind of attacks your intestinal wall, and your white blood cells and your antibodies and everything go in there to fight it by scarring inside your intestine. And so the scarring kind of closes your intestinal wall up. It was basically a 4-lane highway turning into a 2-lane highway. They went in and took out a foot of my small intestines, and now I have 4-lane highways all the way through.
To see him laying in a hospital bed like that and for him to be out there practicing right now, maybe a lot of people is taking it for granted because he's doing so well, but that's the type of guy Dave is. I remember he was first coming back, and he would run, and I'd be like, look, just take it easy, man. Because I ain't giving no CPR out here, just joking with him. But, he lost a few pounds. Now his head look real big right now, so.
Why are you squeezing my cheeks?
Hey, Dick Gerard, how many years you been in the league? Ain't got a muscle to first, and we all was in the same off-season program. That's the only dude I know put his helmet on with a shoe on.
Garrard has played only 6 games in 2 seasons with the Jaguars, but he has impressed everyone in training camp.
That's really well done, David. Really well done.
He's a great person. He's a very good football player. And I feel very fortunate he's back and healthy and playing at the level he is right now.
For the Jaguars to improve on last year's 5-11 record, the defense has to play better. Coach Ray Hamilton is focusing on the pass rush, which ranked 29th in the NFL last season.
What's the time game for the first guy? Say it again now. Yeah, beat the guard. Exactly. You've got a one-on-one pass rush with the guard. Go beat his ass. That's all you care about. We've got to get better as a pass rushing defensive line. We won't get better rushing like that. Anybody got any questions about anything?
About anything?
Yeah.
Them the same pants you wear every day?
Yeah, that's the same blitz you mess up every day, too.
Hey.
There you go. Jack doesn't want us to just zero in on veteran guys and go with what's comfortable. We have to nurture the young guys and bring those young guys along. I have to give them every chance that I can for them to make the team. And making the team in the pro level, it's the mental things that set guys apart.
Guy don't get out there where he's supposed to be. Either you're not studying or you're not listening in the huddle. You guys, those guys that have gone in, have got a pretty good lock. Not a lot, but they got a pretty good chance of making this team. You guys are trying to make this team, aren't you? You can't make his team up. You can't do it.
It's kind of like your kids. You have to spank them every now and then, but you don't hate them and you don't stay mad at them. So it's kind of the same situation as that.
Study. You guys have not been studying. You guys have not been studying. Period. Stuff is easy and you guys are screwing it up. I need you to learn this stuff. Remember, guys, Todd and I, we're on your side. But we can't do it for you. You got to help yourself.
But even a veteran like John Henderson, number 98, needs help sometimes. In Big John's case, he needs help putting on his game face.
3 years ago now, Big John comes in before the game. He sits in front of the taping table and he's like, hit me. So, I smack him, nice and easy.
I said, come on, man. I was yelling at him. I said, come on now.
So I haul back from like the bottom of my hip and just smack him as hard as I can across the face.
He hit me so hard I was bleeding.
Ever since, every pregame he comes in, 2 minutes before we go out for team, he gets smacked 3 times as hard as possible.
It's like the first hit, and then, everybody always had them butterflies. And then I just like to get mine out the way. When I get that first hit, smack out the way, and I'm straight. I'm ready to go then.
Watch it. There you go. Watch it. Check him out. Check him out.
Here he goes.
There you go.
That wasn't very good.
Look at him. He do that. He do that every day. He talking to himself. Look at him talking to himself. Yeah, look at him talking to himself. He talking to himself. Look at him. He crazy. You got to be crazy to be safety.
Forever faithful.
Music has helped Donovan Darius find the balance between the intensity of pro football and the mellow side of life.
For me. Here it is right here. This is Air Force Strings in G. I'm kind of high tempo a lot because of, my job. And there's times that I need to really mellow out. And so I would spend some time just relaxing.
Let's get to that ball. Get us to that ball, baby. Get to the ball. Get to the ball.
Thinking not your typical football player. Everybody see you knocking people's head off. Listen to classical music, but hey, I told you, listen to this make me want to go knock a brother out.
One advantage of not going away to training camp is on an off day, a veteran like Donovan Darius can go home to his family.
If you don't take your time out with your children, who's going to take the time out with them?
I can't breathe.
Right now, it's the biggest part of their life. Even though we can't be there sometime during the season, that doesn't matter. It's all about letting them know that, hey, I'm putting something into their life. Okay, switch your king and your queen. And they're putting something into my life. There you go. Come on, Evander, don't fail me now. This is probably the first time seeing me in the whole week. Huh? You think you're doing good, huh?
Being this going in his 7th season, I kind of get the swing of things, and we're off season where he's able to help me with the kids and do things around the house where now, I step back in again. It's an adjustment, but you get used to it.
This is my superhero right here. Huh? She's my superhero. God knew that men couldn't do this thing with having them babies and stuff. That's why he made y'all.
The reality is I'm going there to kick some tail. It doesn't matter who it is on the pool table. Okay, watch out there, little girl. They might have to sign me up on those tournaments. I'm probably guilty of being a little too competitive. I don't let my kids win much.
I like this game.
A little bit. I mean, every now and then, just so they'll stay interested. That's about it.
Oh! Darn.
He's so competitive. It's just in his blood. It's hysterical. I remember this one time we went fishing and we weren't catching anything all day long. But he did catch a spade fish about this big and looked at me and said, I want it fishing.
Yeah.
I said, Dad, you have to put that fish back. That's like stuff you put in a tank. He goes, but I want it fishing. I went, it's all right, you want it fishing.
I know it sunk in last year, Jack, but you realize you're a head coach, man? I know it sank in last year, but...
Yeah?
Yeah? How do you see it?
Like a man on a mission. And trying to find 53 other men that want to go to the same place I'm going.
All right.
Okay.
Right.
At the hotel where the Jaguars are staying, there is another team in training as well.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey guys, want to join our dance team? We're looking for dance partners. He's not sure. Dance with me.
Florida. Packers board of directors. I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm not a very good dancer. Oh, man.
What do they do, play basketball or soccer?
The Jaguars don't play soccer, but they do practice with a soccer ball.
There you go. Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball, scoop and score.
It's another innovation by the new special teams coach, Pete Rodriguez.
Locate the ball. There you go, scoop and score. Way to work.
A lot of times when you are blocking a football, the odd shape of the ball and the angles that it hits your hands and so forth, sometimes can really cause you some pain. I've seen guys have their fingers split, dislocated, and I just thought, hey, you know what? Why don't we use soccer balls? That's rounded. There's no sharp edges. It's not quite as bad. Started doing it, and the players seem to respond to that.
Round there, dip the shoulder. Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
I'm looking to find out who are the special guys. Who are the special guys? Who are those guys? How are they going to play when the lights are on? Overall, we're getting better. I can see us getting better. Getting excited. I'm getting excited. I think we're going to be damn good.
There's not many long snappers in the league that I think have their official fan. I have an official fan club. I have a president, a CEO.
I'm John Rizzonia, Jacksonville Jaguar Fan of the Year last year in the NFL Hall of Fame, and founder, president, and CEO of the Joe Zelenka Fan Club. We probably have anywhere between 50 to 100 fans worldwide. They keep growing every day, and they mostly communicate over the web on the Jaguar website.
NFL Fan of the Year, Jacksonville Jaguars.
Because of this guy, right here.
No, it's all you, buddy.
The snapper, Zelenka's doing a good job, working very hard. Overall, he's just a smart guy. He understands what the heck's going on. You know, he's the guy who can make adjustments and do things in a game. It's important to have a snapper like that.
You just tell me what you need, and I'll give it to you. I'm your Huckleberry, Pete. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Z. Snap, Z.
That was a nice one right there.
I like the fundamental work, too.
Right.
Break it down and make it simple. Because God knows we're not real smart at football players.
But there are some players in the locker room reading books that aren't all X's and O's.
During camp, I just pick a couple books to read and just learn something, you know, other than football. This one is Bill O'Reilly. A lot of people don't like him, but even though you don't like him, you got to respect him. For the most part, I like what the guy has to say. I'm a Bush guy. Hence my Bush Cheney 04 shirt. This is the first time I've really started to learn the issues and understand, you know, more about our government and how it's run and what works, what doesn't work. You know, I like to find the truth. 10-man unbalanced, 53 black.
And when it's unbalanced.
Bob Ligashevsky assists Pete Rodriguez in coaching the special teams. Rodriguez is the teacher. Ligashevsky, the drill sergeant.
Go! Go! Get back. Head on a swivel, Reg. Swivel. Swivel. Post that arm. Post that arm. Throw your hips to the hole. Break.
Ligs? Yeah. Just call him Lig. It's Ligashevsky. Okay. We just call him Lig.
He's always serious like this. It's not just because of the cameras. He's wound tight now.
Back. Get set up. Get set up.
Ligashevsky spent the last 20 years coaching at the college level. This is his first NFL training camp, and he is as hungry and driven as any rookie player.
7. Break. Ready? Sell it. Turn the shoulder. Just full speed. Whip. Exaggerate that arm under. Explode off the ball. You're too tight, so here come the balance. Big whip. Elbow to the ear. Turn your shoulders. Nice and low. All right, come to balance.
Well, I forgot how tired he could be running down on kickoff.
In 2003, rookie kicker Seth Marler missed on 13 field goal attempts, most in the NFL. In the offseason, the Jaguars signed 2 kickers, and with Marler now sidelined with an injury, the 2 newcomers are competing for his job.
Jeff Chandler, he was actually a 4th-round draft choice when he came out with San Francisco. I think he missed a critical kick, and they cut him and brought in a veteran. I've never been around a kicker who works any harder than he does. He comes in extra his extra kicking, extra lifting. I think his biggest problem is he puts too much pressure on himself.
When you don't think so much, you kick better. You start thinking, you don't kick well. Once you get lined up, it's a no-brainer. You don't think anymore. You just react to like you always have done all your life. You've been kicking, so.
Put so much pressure on himself because he wants to be successful, particularly here in his hometown.
We're Jed's parents.
Okay.
How you doing?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Well, I appreciate all you've done to help him out.
You're welcome.
We sure do.
He's a good kicker.
He's got a good leg.
Yeah.
He just got a bum rap over in the left coast. So.
Oh, yeah.
The Jaguars invested a fifth-round draft pick in Josh Scobie, so he came to camp as the favorite to win the job.
Very talented, very strong. Again, we'll have to wait and see if he can handle the pressure of being an NFL kicker.
I talked to him about quit being a rookie and take charge of the job. I thought he was walking around like a wuss, you know.
The rookie from Louisiana Tech has some confidence issues off the field as well.
No, you're going to sing tonight.
They'd been telling me that I'd have to get up and sing or do something. I kind of tried to duck under it, but it didn't work out.
Scopes, just put a chair up and start. Pick a song and go start. Sing it. Jimmy Smith wants to hear you sing. All right, I'm going to sing Lean on Me. No, I don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that? All right, I can't sing. Y'all got to give me a break. Lean on me. Go ahead, bro. Lean on me. All right, here we go. Lean on me. Lean on me. When you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Coach Rodriguez approached me and told me to not be timid, and it made me realize that I've got to change what I'm doing, and not necessarily kicking the football, but my attitude and presence around everyone else.
Rookies who can't or won't sing are dealt with in the locker room. For Josh Scobie, the punishment is having his keys wrapped in a melon-sized ball of tape.
Keys. They got some clothes bagged up in the cold tub floating.
Other rookies find themselves with a wash and wear wardrobe.
Gotta pay our dues. Everybody gotta go through it.
Now, it's about to get ugly. You know, we're not trying to hurt anybody, but you will be initiated.
Wait right there. What's up, man? See how they do me, mama? Don't move. Mama, you see how they do me? Now, somebody get me out of here, guys. All right.
But the #1 pick is always the #1 target.
Man, he might be hot, man.
We're keeping him hydrated. You know, a little water on the head, a little cold sponge. Hey, even though it was night, it's still hot out there. So we had to help him out. We brought the core temperature down, I believe. I tell you that.
We the hot new things in Jacksonville, so they want to just cool us off. But you know what I'm saying? I'm like a microwave. I'll heat right back up.
Okay. All right, now we're hitting and driving.
On the offensive line, no detail goes unnoticed.
Okay. Sammy's ass muscle looks good today. Got that ass pull, you know?
What we've had a real good camp of, Tom, is the offensive line really, you know, we've got them all back. They're all under contract, and they're really playing well together.
One nice thing about the Jaguars is when we bring guys in, we want to have a guy have a chance to make our football team. We don't come in and say, quote, he's a camp guy, you know, because that you don't want guys there. I mean, why would you bring a guy in who has no chance to make your football team?
Good group there. Good group there.
My thought process through this is come in every day and give it the best I got day by day. I mean, it's very hard to come in as a rookie free agent, and there's all these guys in front of you.
Club and climb, right?
My whole thing is I want to get out of here looking with no regrets. You know, if they release me, then I gave them everything, and there's nothing I can do about it.
We told them there's nothing etched in stone. What we did last year is last year, and we don't even want to get anybody comfortable there, you know, because when you do, that's when you get bit in the ass. See how he takes the right arm and uppercuts him? Watch. There you go. Punch the air right out of his chest. Well, competition's a great way to get the camp going, you know. If you get comfortable in your job, usually that's when you have a bad season.
There is no comfort zone for number 76, Ephraim Salam. He is learning to play both left and right tackle.
It's hard. That's hard to do. What side? Especially a tackle. Especially a tackle. It's like, whoa.
When he came in the league and he played at Atlanta, he was a right tackle. But, you know, he wants to play. He wants to challenge for a job. And to do that, he's got to be in there.
Your hands be all messed up. Wait, is it?
I want to make sure before the end of training camp's over that he's been on both sides, so if there's something happened to one of our guys, he's familiar with the footwork. Hey, if you had the will on the line,
yeah,
you're okay.
Okay, yeah.
You know that guy's
coming in. Okay, that's good to know. Whoever starts is going to be ready to play. Ouch. At this point in my career, you know, I still consider myself a starter, but whatever role this team needs me to play, I'll be willing to play it. I'm okay with that. You can knock somebody on their ass from here. You know what I'm saying? They coming at an angle, they dipping the shoulder, or he doing like this. All you got to do is shoot that right there. You don't have to wind up. Sometimes, you know, you might want to go to the neck, to the face mask, and just be like, oops, my bad. It be like that sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
The starting tight end is Kyle Brady, number 80. But this summer, second-year man George Wrightster, number 87, and rookie Brian Jones, number 46, have created a true competition for the position.
That's it, your chance. Bring it down, right? All right, you run a nice route, now you want to finish.
You have a tough time if this Jones keeps playing, decide how you cut those tight ends down.
I know it.
It's a situation that every one of us has experienced on both ends of the spectrum. When I first came into the league, there was older veterans, and I was a high pick and all that kind of thing, and they know what that means for them. But at the same time, they did as much as they could to be helpful. Yeah, well, now on the Sam, though, you'll have him on your own if it's a 25 defense.
It's weird because Kyle helps me out a lot. Some guys on some other teams have jealousy and they don't want to help younger guys out.
We're all recovering wide receivers. It's like a help group here.
He's still fighting, but then he's helping me along to help me play as long as he's been playing.
I think the rest of the horses are kind of catching up and closing the gap on him as far as ability-wise, but I still think he's functional.
There's a lot more competition at every position this year. When you have so many people that can play, you have to do little things to separate yourself.
I know George gets real excited to be involved in the passing game and everything, and he's done very well. I mean, he runs well, makes good cuts, and catches well, and he's a guy that's full of confidence. So you're saying you're like some kind of great athlete and no one else here is, which is what you're usually saying? We still got to play one-on-one basketball.
Yeah, all right. Kyle, you could never beat me one-on-one.
Well, let's play.
Kyle, I would bet my check for the season.
All right. Are you serious?
You could never beat me in basketball.
Oh, your check for the season? All right. Let's do it. But you heard he basically said that first year salary is mine if I beat him. And a verbal agreement, the attorneys just told us, verbal agreement in Florida is as good as on paper. So we got it on camera.
Kyle's doing well. You know, I mean, he's struggling right now catching the ball.
It's funny because, you know, people in New York for my first couple years playing up there probably would laugh because, you know, I had this reputation of being a ball dropper there.
You say he's a first rounder, man, at the Jets, probably they thought he was a bust.
There's been seasons where I've had very few drops, probably had some of the more reliable hands on my team.
He's not going to ever beat you in the passing game with dazzling speed or anything like that. But, you know, you need a defensive end to be blocked. He's the guy who's going to knock you on the ass.
It's good. Now catch the ball with your hands. You got too good of hands, man, to let the ball hit your chest.
I'm taking my eye off and I'm going like this.
Yeah, but I mean, reach out and catch the ball, right? That's fundamental number one.
It's a tight end slash actor slash politician slash anchorman.
We're downtime. But I was saying Uncle Sam, he's got a big smile on his face, you know, because all the tax dollars he collects from his
Almost $1 billion from the NFL players alone.
I get $1 billion from the NFL.
Now imagine the teams. I get it from the teams.
Give me 5, Sam.
So what's happening with this? Right now, Bonnie's about to come to shore in the Panhandle. This storm's got to be big when it gets here, right? Right. Well, what's the projected path of Charlie at that point?
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Fox 30 News at 4. Tropical storm Bonnie comes ashore at the Florida Panhandle, and Hurricane Charlie is following behind it.
This might just be all bark and no bite, these clouds. Doesn't look like, huh? You think so?
Blow the horn. Take it in!
Y'all need to be taking a picture of this guy. Y'all see I'm getting out of here.
Get the hell out of here. It's time for everybody to get off the field. You hear about people getting hit all the time, and you got to be real careful.
Football's meant to be played outside. I say we just rough it.
But the sight of an approaching tornado, accompanied by lightning, is no laughing matter.
There are just too many lightning strikes in the area. It's just not a risk worth taking.
Prime time comes early as the Jaguars move their practice indoors.
Maybe a perfect storm. We got we got tornadoes, we got hurricanes, we got tropical depressions. What more can we have?
4 miles from the stadium. That stuff we were watching pass, there was a tornado in it.
Is that right?
So I want everybody to do their best to focus in here. We've got to get something out of this, all right? Mentally. Just focus in, get the mental work. There's a lot of worse weather on the way. Okay, we're adjusting, we're adapting, and we're moving on.
The Jaguars do their best to simulate a football practice. But the look and feel is unlike anything the players and coaches have experienced before.
How the D-line doing over there, Marcus? Head count. You got Ray, so you're probably all right. Got everybody all present accounted for?
Due to the severe weather, the Jaguars leave a day early for the first preseason game in Miami.
The one thing about all road games, you have time to rest yourself for the game that's coming the next day.
Everybody gave up something this summer. We got to pay off now. It's starting tonight, baby. Everybody had to make a sacrifice to get where we want to be.
Let's do it, baby. Let's get to that ball. Let's get to that ball. Time to hunt. And I'm hungry. Oh.
The veterans are anxious to get started, while the young players are just anxious.
Got a couple of butterflies, huh? Got a couple of butterflies? I can see it in your face.
Yeah, you got a little bit.
You can tell them. That's good, though.
Now look, guys, butterflies are normal. If you don't have them, you're in the wrong business. Anytime you go out and compete and lay it on the line, you should have butterflies. All right, what I want us to do is make sure we focus on us and what we're doing. I'm looking for men to show me that they have what it takes to join us on this journey. All right? Let's be ready to roll.
Go, Joe. Come on.
Ready?
Ah! Let's go! Let's go, baby! Let's go!
Blue 80! Blue 80! Not!
Here's the handoff. And it's Taylor looking for daylight, pops it outside, gets a block by Leftwood, and watch out. Look at the breakaway speed of Fred Taylor down the sideline.
That's good. Yeah, we're in field goal range. That's good. Let's play.
But after Fred Taylor's 42-yard run, the Jaguars' drive stalls.
It's all over. Take the field goal. There we go. Take the field goal.
So here we go. Josh Scobee comes into the game, and here's the most important position up for grabs right now on this team.
This could go a long way for this young man mentally as far as his confidence goes.
Come on, kid. Let's see if we got a guy that can do it.
Scobee got it up, and no good. He hooked it.
Make a kick.
And I'm going to tell you what, that ball didn't sound good, didn't look good, didn't come off his foot high. I don't think Scobee or any of the coaches, especially Pete Rodriguez, are going to be pleased with that at all.
What did I tell you? Hey, you can't do that. You can't do that, young man.
can't do that.
The rookies aren't the only ones making mistakes.
Second down, 16 yards to go. Play action. Fiedler standing in underneath. Ball is caught. Randy McMichael.
I couldn't see it. Oh. Hey, I was on it. I couldn't see him.
Tight end coming down the middle, catch the ball for 19 yards on 2nd and 15 or whatever. We can't have that.
No, I had him. I just couldn't see the ball.
Oh, you got it, but that's going to be intercepted. They throw that ball in the middle of the field like that. Right. You got to go intercept that. All right. No.
The veterans on offense are having problems too.
Leftwich, pump fake.
Oh, come on. Come on, Kyle. We got to have that ball.
At the 46-yard line, here's Leftwich out of the shotgun. And Leftwich is tackled from behind. Jay Williams gets him. He fumbles the ball.
That's a Miami ball. That's a Miami ball.
Byron Leftwich took the hit, but number 76, Ephraim Salam, will take the blame. As the left tackle, he failed to protect his quarterback's blind side.
My bad, dog. Yeah, I'm all right.
Salam's night is about to get even worse.
And an injured player on the field. That's 76.
Oh, my God.
What'd he get? What'd he get, Boo?
I'm taking it out.
Got it?
It was hyperextended. The foul fell on it. It's all right. It's loosening up.
He got his knee hyperextended. It's stable. It's a bad one he has. He's walking around now. We can see if he can come back. It's
I'm not worried about him coming back.
Okay.
We'll tough out something like that in the season when we need it. Not right now. All right, just let it settle down, right? Get some ice on it. We'll be fine, right?
I got to redeem myself, man. I had an ugly 3.
All right, well, you got chances next week.
Josh Scobie, the rookie kicker, does not have to wait for his second chance.
Take the 3. Let's go. Take the 3.
So, Scobie gets another opportunity. Ball spotted at the 14-yard line. This one, really short chip shot. Yeah. It's a 24-yard field goal up, and he hooked it again. Wow.
Missed it. And even close.
This poor kid, his head is spinning, guys.
Yeah, he is spinning right now. Been a tough start to a career for Josh Scobie.
He missed 2 kicks. All right? It's not the end of the world yet. All right? Hey, just up here, you got to be positive about things. Hey, have some mental toughness. Hey, I'm going to let you kick. Okay? Well, I'm going to give the kid enough rope to hang himself.
You got to toughen up?
Yeah. Find out what kind of character he has.
We got a bit of a defensive battle going here, and the difference is special teams.
Pete Rodriguez's special teams finally find a way to score.
In every play. Oh, and it's blocked! It's blocked! Looks like Ernest Wilford, the rookie out of Virginia Tech.
Hey, tell him about Grammatica now. Let's not get hurt celebrating.
It's an old adage, Gus. The more you can do, the better chance you have to stay. And this is the kind of thing that coaches take note of.
Red, sit down there, baby. Y'all down there.
Reggie Williams might need help with the seating arrangement on the Jacksonville bench, but once he gets on the field, he knows exactly what to do. Each time the ball is snapped, the 6'4", 220-pound rookie makes his presence felt.
I'm coming serious over here. I'm coming serious over here. I'm coming serious over there.
Williams is so big and aggressive, the officials can't believe he's a wideout.
His head, tight end.
That's a wide receiver. That's our number 1 pick. Reggie Williams. Oh, yeah. He's a big kid from Washington.
He is a big kid. I thought he was a tight end.
He looks like one.
The Jaguars drafted Williams to make big plays in the passing game, and they try for one of those in the 3rd quarter.
Right up top, Williams broken up at the last moment. Here comes Josh Scobie, and I'm going to go out and say it. Come on, Josh.
Please, please, please.
Please make this field goal. We're rooting for you. It's up. And yes, it's good.
There you go, Josh.
There you go. At a boy.
You hear this young man fighting through a tough first preseason game.
All right, Mike. Wow, guys. Oh, hey, I'm ready. I'm ready for my pick to come. Throw the ball on.
Nick Sorensen and Jacksonville's second-team defense wear down in the hot, humid Miami night.
Damn, man. Stay high and get your air, man. You guys got to be ready to go.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's get off the field now. Hey, suck it up and cover.
Hey, over red 8, right?
These guys on the field defensively for the Jaguars will be highly scrutinized. I mean, some of them, this will be their only look on film in a game.
Guys are sucking, bro. We got to run these guys more.
3rd down, 6 at the 10. Rosenfeld over the middle, and touchdown.
Tight end goes to the corner. Bellamy cuts up underneath. Just enough time to create a little separation between he and the defensive back.
So what happened? Was that number 2 that ran over? See, I was reading. You should have been inside whiteboard.
For veterans and rookies alike, the first preseason game is a learning experience.
First game, get out there, get better. You know, you get better as you go. You'll be all right. Don't get down on yourself, though. Go back to the left when you get back, you know, because shit, we all made mistakes.
Where is that right there?
12!
It seems that everyone on the sidelines has work to do.
Come on, get it together. I know it's the first one for you, though.
All right, it's down there.
Okay.
When it's within a yard, we usually go up.
I see y'all need the preseason too, huh?
That's a yard.
For the Jaguars and Jack Del Rio, it is the first step in a 6-month journey.
It'll be a process. It ain't happening overnight. All right, never a good thing to lose. Okay, I don't care what you're doing, what you're playing, competing at. But there were some things I'm encouraged about that I saw. There's some good things going on. We know I knew regardless of how this game finished up for us, we were going to have to get in and get to work. And that's all it is. We've got to get to work. I'm pleased with some effort. I think a few guys got to pick it up. You're getting an opportunity to show. All right, you can't cheese up. All right, you got to give it, put your best foot forward. All right, you'll get another opportunity this week to get it right and come out at our place and have a much better showing. But overall, a lot of good work. Okay, we've got a lot of work to do. All right, let's say a prayer and get out of here.
On the next Inside Training Camp, repairing the damage, physical and otherwise.
You know, you guys are the sorriest rookies I've ever had.
The team works through another week of two-a-days. For the Jaguars, these are the dog days of summer.
If anybody believes in you, I do.
Come out with a chip on your shoulder and don't let it go.
Don't stop working.